had to take a few deep breaths there. This one is like, this story's getting really crazy here. Okay, I think I have it on recorded, so it's not live right now. Anyhow, I have it open to this page because I have to read a little bit. See my little fake mole I have there today? I have to read a little bit of this and get you to understand what's happening here. I actually pulled these cards too, which I forgot. So this might take a little time, but not too long. I was going to write out a lot of stuff, like notes, but I'm like, I can't spend that much time on this. So just get ready for this one because this is crazy. Okay, I'm just going to give you the overall energy here. We have a masculine, it looks like, that's about to try and play with this girl's game, as in like try and manipulate her. It's going to backfire and also benefit at the same time. But don't mess with crazy masculine. Like you I don't even know how to explain this. Like he's been in this too long and now he thinks he knows what he can do to escape it, but really he's not on her level. He can't mess with this crazy one. I'm sorry. Like no. Okay. I'm going to start here with the overall message with these cards I pulled, but I pulled them after I pulled these, but let's just get these out of the way. The first card we have is, the arsenic card. And sure, in general, sorry, let me see what's going on here. Anyhow, in general, I'm sorry. I really want to see what's going on here. Don't mean to, sorry, I need that energy there. Okay, so here we go. So in general, this is the arsenic card, and this is about someone in the kitchen cooking up some stuff that's poisonous. It's actually rat poison. We have the rat right here. I call it arsenic. I don't know why. It's always come out of my mouth like that. Anyhow, the first message I got, there's two people here, right? What they're cooking in the kitchen doesn't work anymore. Like they're not able to make this work. What they're making here is poisonous. It is turning bad. It is no good for them. They both need to get out of here. They both need to get out of the kitchen. Too many cooks in the kitchen at this time, and it's a bunch of bullshit going on with that. So we have this masculine now. Here he is again with his divine feminine, stressing out because he knows it's time. And not only that, he is losing it. He is getting fed up with this game. He's getting fed up with being a participant in this game. Not only that, on his mind is this feminine. And for some, he's like, she's about to leave, and I know it. She is about to be gone. She doesn't want to be a part of this madness. What the heck am I going to do here? Why the heck am I playing this game still with this psycho in the kitchen here with the rat poison? They're poisoning each other, to be honest with you. Okay, I don't want to lose these cards. So this is how it all started, though. Okay, let me get into this part. Because I'm like, can I pull a message from the love talk to me like I love you cards for the karmic? I'm like, is that possible? So I did the shuffle, and I mean, I wish I could put this on camera, but to be honest, I needed to read over every card. I read over every card. I didn't take notes. And I needed to like look into it, and I don't have, I should really, I'm on here anyways. And I spent that time on there anyways. But anyhow, point being, I'm like, can I pull cards for the karmic from such a beautiful deck? And yes, one pile came out. And I was about to put the huge pile back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Huge pile. 5 cards came out. And I'm like, let me just look at these for a second. Okay, so here we go. And this is where, when you guys book the Lovers Talk to me, I kind of get into the psychology of the conversation and what I pick up. So yes, these will have meaning, reading them out to you, but I'm going to tell you what I pick up on them, okay? So the first card he has, these are all message from him to the karmic, okay? The karmic. Your behavior was threatening to me. I'm trying to tell you about it, not to make you feel bad, but so I can feel close to you again. I am your friend. It's painful seeing how quickly I can become your enemy. So if you guys want to understand how I pick up on my messages, I pick up on the words. And first word I pick up is threatening, and the next word I pick up, friend and enemy. Let's go on. The next card. I can see that my anger has been destructive and that I've really hurt you. what I pick up on there is him trying to make things better before she slits his throat type of an energy. Like, I can see, like, yes, my anger, I'm the one who's in the wrong. I've really hurt you. This is what I'm picturing in my mind. It's crazy, guys. I wish you could understand what I pick up here. Okay, next card. I beg you to hear this as me truly wanting to register my feelings, not as an attack on you. And it's almost like, I'm not trying to attack you. I know I hurt you. I don't want to be your enemy. Hello. This feels awful. Can we start again and really listen to each other? Okay, so let me explain this to you. We have a masculine right now. For some, I don't know how you're gonna know, but you might know if it's for yours, who is literally trying to play the games try to one up this karmic now. It's getting dangerous, as we know, and it's time for him to get the F out before he loses something. Remember that Bobbitt girl? Remember her? Why did she come in my head? I don't know. But we remember Mrs. Bobbitt and what Miss Bobbitt did. And if you don't remember, look it up. That might have been 15 years ago. I'm not sure. Anyhow, he's trying to be nice to her. There's been something that's happened here, okay? Like I said, too many cooks in the kitchen. And he has just lost his mind about this situation. And he knows he's running out of time. Never mind the fact that we have, the divine feminine here. But he needs to get out of this situation. She has threatened him. She has put this situation, him, maybe the family, who knows, in danger. He is trying to become friendly with her. He literally knows she is on the brink of destruction and she's going anyway right now. Okay. He's trying to take back whatever has happened between them, the argument. He's just trying to take full blame of this argument. Sorry, I have my hair going down my back. He's trying to take full responsibility for this argument so he can just calm this chick down. He's begging her to calm down. I'm not trying to attack you. I just want us to talk about our feelings. Notice this, okay? None of these cards talk about love. None of these cards talk about, it is a total different conversation than when he's talking to the feminine. He literally, it's just literally dealing with a crazy woman here, okay? Can we listen to each other? Can we start again? This feels awful. I just picture him bullshitting, but you know why he can do that? And it would probably, if he said this type of stuff to the feminine, the way I'm picking it up with the tone I'm picking it up from him, the divine feminine would pick up right away and be like, you're a liar. Get out of here. He can do this to this woman because she's literally gone. Okay. And there is an energy here that she can be manipulated right now. Let's see what happens. So the first two cards that came out, because I'm the combined energy. So we get the Page of Wands and the Chariot, or the Page of Swords and the Chariot. I'm how is that the combined energy? How is that the combined energy? You know what I mean? Off the top. But once I read the book, oh my Lord. So let me just pick up on some of the key notes with the page. So this has to do with an energy of happiness, almost in a sense. But remember, we have this person trying to manipulate. We have a divine masculine trying to manipulate this situation. And he knows this divine feminine is so off right now that he can come across as being happy and enthusiastic and passionate and having energy. And he can switch her up a bit. And he's going to do that. I'm going to explain this to you. But you want to know what the best part about this card is? I'll just read you some of the sentences here. Do you think this light comes from the sky? No, my friend. Again, friend. It comes from my soul. So he's probably I see the light in us. We can do this. We can fix this issue type of a thing. I'm full of ideas and projects, and I'm eager to materialize them. You know what the truth is? He's eager to materialize the F out of this situation is what he's eager to materialize. I can't wait to start my journey, my journey. He can't wait to start his new journey. That's for sure. I'm excited about all the potentials that must be explored. Nothing seems impossible right now. This is all bullshit he's feeding her. I'm telling you now, it gets better, okay? Listen to this. I don't care if I lack experience. I don't care if I'm not an empress or a high priestess or a queen yet. This sentence is in here. So it's very knowledgeable to this, to both, because this is the combined energy, that she is not good. She is not there. She is definitely actually lower than a page. However, for some reason, she came up with this card because, or the energy came up with this card because they want us to read this card. So let's just look at some of the keywords. Let me just like, shine like the sun rising in the night. Yeah, this is psycho talk, okay? Right off the bat, this is psycho talk. Energy, passion, inexperience, definitely. On both sides, excitement, and the ability to learn. So whatever, he's learned that he knows how to mess with this chick, okay? So let's go to the chariot card because I'm pretty sure, I know I read them both, and I'm pretty sure, like, when I was sitting here reading these cards, I'm like, oh my God, is this what's happening right now? But more importantly, I was picking up on messages while I was reading the cards. And that's how I realized, like, he's about to try and play a game here. And you'll get it when we get to the end of this, okay? The power of my will. It's not magic that makes my carpet fly, but the strength of my willpower. My mind is clear. Now, I got messages right off the bat here, okay? He's come to a clear state of mind. He understands what he wants now. But he's literally trying to make this situation seem better than it is. We can do anything. We have the strength. We're guided by the moonlight. Yeah, he's guided by his fears, that's for sure. I know where I'm going and I know what my goals are. Like, there's this total energy here of him trying to make this situation seem better than it is, and her falling for it, to be honest with you, okay? I won't stop till I reach my goals. There's this thing, he's trying to be like, we can do this together. Something about look into my eyes and you will see my determination. It will reinforce yours. And I remember when I read that sentence, it's like, he knows what to do too, to make her think that they're on the same page, okay? So, discipline, faith, self-control, determination, willpower. This is telling me, look at this sentence I'm just noticing here, okay? Fly away from the places you feel you don't belong to anymore. That's exactly what he wants to do. Be the master of your chessboard. Remember, he's all stressed out about this game. Focus, discipline, and confidence. He is literally setting these seeds right now into this woman, and this is psychotic, okay, on his half too. But you know what? I guess when you're dealing with a psycho, you got to get a bit psychotic, okay? So I'll just go to his energy first. We have the Six of Wands. He is 1000% sure he is going to be successful in this. He has a plan, and I'm sorry, like, I'm not putting down our masculines. I'm just like, wow, this is crazy that I got this message. It's just crazy, okay? Now we need to go over to her because these messages here are absolutely insane as well. So her energy, this one, and I want to make sure I have this pulled, and I'm only going to read these ones. And then from this point on, I believe I can give you the point of the matter here. But these were important to get across to you. So the first card was the Eight of Swords. They both came out, but I read the first card, the Eight of Swords first. Prisoner of myself. This woman, which I always notice the black horns up there. I don't need to point them out to you. I'm a prisoner of my own shame and thoughts. I close my eyes not to sleep, but because I don't want to see the reality I live in. I feel like I'm a victim. I've done what I could, but now there are no options left. Hear that? She's total victim mentality. And this goes along with psychoticness. You don't take responsibility for anything. You're the victim all of a sudden, right? I won't take action ever again. I'm useless, powerless. Now, the fact that she says she won't take action ever again, I pick up that this is kind of, how do I say this across to you guys? Like, she's falling for it. She's like, I'm not going to take any more of those mean actions. I'm useless. Putting herself down. She's still psycho. So, this is talking to a psycho. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, I need to find better words, but this is the truth. This man's talking to a psycho, dealing with a psycho. And she's admitting it in a sense, but she doesn't even realize it. I'm useless. I'm powerless. Who says that? Like, who says that? But wait, I hear a gold whisper. Now, I think this is the second time we have that gold word in here. Anyhow, really interesting. Telling me that all is not lost, that I should get my power back. So she's in this sense feeling like if she goes along with this plan that's being presented to her, whatever the masculine's telling to her, that she's going to be like, the one, everything's going to be okay. It sucks. But whoever this masculine's is, like, he has to do some crazy stuff right now. I feel sorry for him. Sorry, I do. Now we have the Page of Cups. And I'm like, how is this going to relate like to her psychoness? But now I get it. Okay. Let me see. You may wonder if I'm real. I am. I'm as real as the bursting energy inside of you. Now that told me the energy that he is putting out there, she's really thinking it's lifting her up. It's working. Let me see what else. I spring up from the waters because of the good news. It's a time of wonders for you. Expect the unexpected. Oh, listen to this part. I represent the symbolic death of those who do not listen to their hearts. Now that is a huge sentence. Those who have stopped dreaming. Let me repeat this. This woman literally represents, she is a manifestation of the symbol of death for people who do not listen to their hearts. And this is the way that people do manifest bullshit, because they don't listen to their hearts. And look at what you got yourself in there, okay? Now, the rest of the cards I pulled out differently because I didn't want to be here forever. But I'm like, so what's going to happen? That's what I said. So I didn't pull out, get into this more, get into that more. We already know we're dealing with psycho here. And we have our masculines now, are trying to like work with the psycho. So they're getting even worse too. These are on the side. So what's going to happen here? Now, this is what I totally picked up in the energy wise. Okay, get ready for this. Something's going to happen. I don't know exactly what, but this woman is going to realize that he is lying to her. It could be her bipolarness. It could be her own energies that just pick up on a scent. Remember, she's all about the scent and getting the dogs after him. There's something she's going to pick up, and she's going to be back on her prowl, back on her craze. And this is what's going to happen. She may possibly be trying to go after his love. Now, we have the Queen of Cups here. This Queen of Cups is in her, I want to say her own world, but in the sense, like, I'm not getting involved in this. I am intuitive enough to just send out love. This woman, like this sword is literally facing that direction, right? Somehow she's going to go after this queen. She's not a queen. She's already admitted it. She's already said it. She's not an empress, a queen, or a high priestess. Her sword is aiming towards her, and she's out for hurt. Now, let's read this energy of this Five of Swords, because you know what? I know the reading. I know the energy of it, but let's just all get there so you guys understand what you're dealing with here. Five of Swords, ready to stab. You are not going to like me, for I bring a world of conflict, hostility, and aggressiveness. I've betrayed many people. I had to, unless I couldn't have reached my goals. Let's see if there's anything else. She's like, don't blame me. Oh, why? Because you're the victim? Don't blame me. Don't blame me. She says she's okay with doing this. You hide the same ice pick behind you. Now, I don't know what she figured out or how she figured out, but somehow the masculine, of course, because he's not a psycho. He may be mentally challenged for sticking this out this long, but he's not a psycho. You got to be psycho to deal with psycho, okay? Somehow she found out his plan. She picked up on it. I'm telling you, she picked up on it. Anyhow. And then she's like, I'll go after what you want the most. Okay? For you, the struggle is not over yet. Enemies are all around you. Now remember, she feels like he's an enemy. There's a mirror there. And she's like, I'm your enemy now. I'm psycho. I'm back to psycho. I'm back to psycho. Okay? She's like, if you can't accept her rules, get out of my castle. Now, she may actually be talking to the masculine at that time. I'm reading this and it says like can't but expect to be stabbed back at times. So she really feels like, fuck you, masculine. Like, I caught you. I'm going after what hurts you the most. And I know that because we have this card in reverse. Now, what this card is about a wish. It's a random card in this deck that has nothing to do with the tarot. And it is about a wish, but it's in reverse. So she's literally trying to, that's how I knew this. I already knew this was the divine feminine, but I know she's going after her one way or another. Okay. It gets darker, but there's something here. And I don't know if she can reach you. I don't think she can reach you, but going through him stops him from getting to you. And this is the issue. Okay. Now we have another card here. It's like she just has her guard up. Not only is she trying to literally stab this person, but she is trying to stick it out to the bitter end. Defender of my land. She talks about being attacked. I know the wizard who has bewitched them. She's being bewitched. Why is she talking about the wizard? What wizard? Who? I'm sorry. Anyhow, I will stand my ground. This can go on some ways, like both sides, where the masculine even is realizing she is crazy and she thinks that she is a wizard and he may be standing his ground. But you know what? That doesn't matter. What matters here is he ready to stand up for himself, because she's taking him on. She's taking him on. And this is the situation that's going to be happening here, okay? So I said, well, what's the outcome? Because I'm like, I got to stop here. What's the outcome, okay? And we got 3 cards. 4 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Moon. Now, this card literally talks about someone who lives for money, okay? That's literally what this card talks about. It's the 4 of Pentacles. But in the description, it's literally about greed and living for money. This is what it has come down to. She may be threatening him with money to take it, but more importantly, she's threatening to come out. King here, King of Swords, communicator, to communicate a secret. Not only that, this king is still kind of taking her on now, because now she's crossed the line. And to be honest, she may actually release this information, which is going to be what crosses the line, which is the final draw, which what's the point of sticking around once the secret's out? It's out, like this is going to come out. And the reason I know that, I'm going to read you the King of Swords just to give you an idea. But the reason I know that is because of the very 2 last cards I pulled. I'm like, tell us more. Like, I wasn't going to leave it like that. Like, we got to know some more here, okay? This is nuts. King of Swords. Keep the heart away. That's it. He's like, stay the F away from me. I could just picture him. He's so disgusted with what she's done. He's hung on for so long to this situation because of some silly little secrets. Maybe to him they're not silly, or, maybe to him they're not little, but he stuck it out with this woman and he's just disgusted. I just get that energy even as I say those words. I have commanded, I have battled, I have ruled. I am your leader. You have to submit to my authority and laws. So really what that tells me is that he feels he's done so much for her. And you're going to go and do this now? You're going to do this, whatever this is. I don't care if you think I'm not sympathetic or sweet. This is not what I have to be. My order to you is that you keep your emotions under control and remain rational. Use your intellectual common sense in this situation. Stay calm. Now, I'm just picking out words here, okay? But this is what I'm picking up from him, that she has fancy dreams and she has impulsive decisions. And they are not appropriate any longer. Her untidy emotions have gotten in the way, and they're childish, and he understands this. This masculine, who she is now about to communicate his secrets. I'm just reading this wish card as well. It's right here. Who she's ready to communicate his secrets for and let this secret out. He's had it. He's had it. He's standing up to her. Even the way he's speaking, saying, I am your ruler. He is her ruler. He's probably the one that takes the heck care of her. Okay? And he still will. Probably because he has to. Probably in the mental ward, they need someone to pay the monthly bill. So there you go. But as I see, I just noticed, because we have, this is that magic card there, or that special wish card, his wish. And the only part I read of that card, because I already knew it has to do with the wish, like your inner night is coming to an end, which is to do with her, but that's not what I just read here. What I read was soon, very soon. A full moon will rise and will show you the way. That's all I need to read from that card. But his wish will come very soon. Something will happen that's great. So, final outcome, first card that came out, this one came out on its own, justice. And I said karmic justice. It's finally happening, karmic justice. And the next card is the Two of Cups. Now, remember, this is of this woman who married herself, basically. Like, you know, she did it for herself, everything she did. It's a very dark Two of Cups energy. And there's two of the same person in there. Psycho. It's coming to an end. Because she's going to hurt this guy, in a sense. And I think she's going to hurt him by speaking up. And then when she speaks up, she realizes it was really nothing. It may hurt him. He may go through some time of, you know, needing space. And we picked up that message earlier today, right? From the masculine to the divine feminine. Because you don't just get out of this and then just walk around clear-headed. This is abuse. This relationship is abusive. This whole situation is abusive. So, whew, wow. As I said before, I do have a special running for $40 for doing a karmic reading for you. Now, I'm going to do it personalized to every person, so you can't expect any special layout. There will be probably these two decks for sure involved in it. Maybe, I don't think this deck will be involved in that, but I may pick some other card. But really, these two decks are the main decks I will use. And it will be different for everyone. It will be what I'm guided to do for you. So it's $40 if you'd like to send that payment, and just send me a notice that you put that in. And I will be getting started on that tomorrow for everyone that's booked it. I did do 2 today, but I limit myself to how much of this shit I want to talk about, right? You know what I mean? Okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Stay awesome. Please, please.